This is Spirit Bears Witness, Akadban Yasharala. I'm with my brother.
Yeah, what's up?
First and foremost, we'd like to say a prayer to the Father and the Son. Call,
Call,
a lion, La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rekah, Kadash, Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Honors to our elder Arwan. Peace and salutations to the Akim, the women and the children of the four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, today's lesson is going to be entitled "The Wound That Will Not Be Healed," and we're going to jump right off into it. We're going to start in Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 23 to 24. Okay, and it reads, "And he shall deliver their kings unto thine hand, and thou shalt destroy their name from under the heaven. There shall no man be able to stand before thee until thou have destroyed them. The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire their silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein, for it is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh Shai thy power. Neither shalt thou bring abomination into thine house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it. But thou shalt utterly detest it, and thou shalt utterly abhor it, for it is a cursed thing." Okay, go ahead, break that down for me.
So you can see, the Edomites who been planning for years, right? Because they read the scripture. They believe that with this chip, right, the mark of the beast that they're going to use, that they're going to be able to replay their life, eternal life, in their wicked kingdom, right? But that's not going to happen. Yahweh Shai has something else planned for them, okay? As you know in the Bible, they were wounded in the past, but this wound that they're going to get hit with, they're not going to get healed.
Right.
All right? You want to say something?
Oh, no, you got it, bro.
Okay, I want to go to Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 24 and 26. "They shall be burned with hunger and devoured with burning heat and with bitter destruction. I will also send the teeth of beasts upon them with the poisons of serpents and of the dust." No matter where they run, no matter how deep their bunkers are, okay, they're not going to escape the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to the Edomites. Verse 25, "The sword without and terror within shall destroy both the young men and the virgins, the suckling also with the men of gray hairs." Okay? So there's a serious destruction that the Edomites are going to get hit with. And for those who are Edomites that are aware of this, okay, which are the elect, that's how come they're hiding in the bunkers. But those Edomites that are not aware of it, their spirit, their wicked spirit, is still tormented, okay, for every lesson that is being done around the world from the Hebrew Israelites in the highways and byways, in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Verse 26, "I will say, I would scatter them into the corners. I will make the remembrance of them to cease from among men." Okay? This is after they're going to go through that 1,000 years of slavery. And after that, okay, they're going to be burned with fire. Their spirit will not have a body to come back to. They're going to be gone for eternity. Okay? But I like the part of the slavery for 1,000 years first.
Right.
Okay?
Hey, that's going to be the point when they can really say Esau's done away with.
Con. That's music to my ears.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we want to go to Leviticus chapter 26, verse 22. "I will also send wild beasts among you, which shall rob you of your children and destroy your cattle and make you few in number, and your highways shall be desolate."
Wow.
And that's just back to back, bringing it back to the point. Hey, whether it be that fire, whether it be famine, whether it be the sword, you know what I'm saying? The judgment is going to come upon you, and you're going to be able to escape it. You know what I'm saying? And that's for all the heathens, but especially for Esau Edom. He's like the number one on Yahweh Shemel Hashai's hit list.
Con. Slakia. You know what is that Yahweh Bashin Yahushai is going to have even the animals hate the Edomites on that day, no matter where they go.
And you gotta think about it for the simple fact, ain't the Edomites the one that's hunting them,
Con.
killing them?
Con.
What is
Okay.
it? Pitting them, driving them to extinction,
Yeah.
driving the trees, insects, whatever it may be. Esau Edom, because he has the rulership over the planet, over the world.
Con. They
So,
don't.
you know,
Slakia,
Go
they,
ahead.
they don't hunt them for food. They only do it for sport, just to show. Oh, look, I shot a deer, with a 30-30 Winchester.
yeah, right.
Whippy do. I want to go to Psalm chapter 86, verse 11. Teach me thy ways, Yahweh. I will walk in thy truth until my heart to fear thy name. Okay, right now the Edomites don't fear his name like we do. Okay? But the end game, right? That day when those what they call it? UFOs, so-called UFOs, chariots, the water, crack the sky open, they're gonna know what is to fear. And they're gonna know it's Yahweh Shai with the angels.
And another thing, they might not openly admit that they fear,
Con.
but when they see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways prophesying this truth, and they seeing us standing up with great boldness, they in fear.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? That's why. And I ain't trying to big up, Kanye West or anybody, but that's why when Kyrie posted the Israelites, whatever, saying that Jake is Israelites, they in fear, and they this is that and this, because they in great fear, and they don't want us to wake up to the truth, or they don't want the 2/3 or the nation of Israel as a whole to wake up to the truth of what's really been going on for all this long.
Con.
You know what I mean?
I noticed what you said about the fear part, that when we at camp, some of the Edomite elders that passed by us, I think I noticed they've been wearing diapers lately. I'm not sure. That's a joke now.
Right.
Go ahead. You got
Where we at? Malachi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just you can see how things is progressing. That the fear is on their face. You know what I'm saying?
They can't hide it. They might not be aware. Not all of them. Not all Edomites are aware of it, but their spirit, when they pass by us, okay, you can tell that they're scared, right? They're terrified, and
they
they
look
don't
at
know.
the signs, like it. They look at the signs and but they don't say nothing. They don't say. They don't inquire. Well, maybe some of them Edomites do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like only through the spirit we can not saying according to the appearance, but through the spirit we discern. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's not a color thing. You know what I mean? This is a seed thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And our people were scattered, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, and speckled bird. Hey, we were scattered through all nations, so we're gonna look like the other nations. So
That's
it's not a physical appearance thing. You know what I mean? I mean it helps, but the word is what is it? Discerner of all the spirit. It brings the spirit out.
Yeah.
You know.
Through
The word is
Test
how
the
you
spirit.
say. Yeah,
That's
the word
right.
is how you discern who is who and what is what.
Con.
So okay, we're gonna go to Malachi chapter 1, 3 to 4, verse 3 to 4. Okay, and it reads, and I hated Esau, and I laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashemel Shai of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh Bashemel Shai have indignation forever. And that's just like Rome, because this is the America Babylon the Great is the revised Rome. Rome 2.0. Like Yahweh Shai say, they built it all up again, but guess what? He coming again, and he gonna tear it all back down. You know
Permanently
what I'm saying?
this time.
And this time it's gonna be a permanent destruction. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna, and then that's when these so-called plantation Christians they'll be justified in saying, well, they're gonna be destroyed two-thirds unless they repent.
Sure.
But it's gonna be a thing to say, hey, they done away with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Esau is gonna be utterly done away with then at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Because this is their last move and their last game that they're going to be playing.
Right.
Okay, and they think that they got it covered, that it's going to be successful, but it's not. I want to go to Psalms chapter 81, verse 43 all the way to 45. Thou hast also turned the edge of his sword and has not made him to stand in the battle. Okay, they ain't going to want to fight Yahweh Shai, but Yahweh Shai is going to make them, okay, fight him. Because he's going to show the whole world that these Edomites that the whole world fear, okay, they're not gods. Okay? You want to say something?
No, you got it.
Verse 44. Thou hast made his glory to cease and cast his throne down to the ground. Man, that's going to be beautiful.
And you can see that's happening right now because, hey, you take 50 years ago, Jake wouldn't have been able to condemn Esau to his face. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have been able to bring out these precepts and this understanding and say, hey, look, y'all going into captivity. All you heathens going into captivity. Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed. America is going to be destroyed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? None of those, hey, would have been killed on the spot, and they would have got off on it. You know what I'm saying? Right. It wouldn't have been nothing. But now in this day, we are able to stand boldly and pronounce these prophecies and bring it to light and tell them their future end.
God, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Right, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Verse 45, the days of his youth hast thou shortened. Thou hast covered him with shame.
Wow. And that shame
wow.
is, hey, the postcards, the lies being exposed.
Yep.
All the lies that's been exposed. Hey, even 2/3 Jake can go in like I hate to say it again, like Kanye, you know, all them, they bringing out the lies that's been exposed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's plain to see. All the postcards, the critical race theory shit, all those things is the same to their face. So they trying to hide their history. And that's what it is.
It's like it has become magnified around the world. They can't hide no more. You got Jeremiah?
Yeah. Okay. We want to jump to Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6 through to 9. Mm-hmm. Okay, and it reads, this is Jeremiah 51 and 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. And that's fleeing out of Babylon is not saying we're gonna jump on a plane and go back to Africa or Israel or whatever. It's out of the mind state of this place. You know what I'm saying? How we was raised in going to church and all these things, whatever it be, whether you going to church or you as a Muslim, whatever it is, you fleeing out of this the mindset of this place. Whereas Thanksgiving or these pagan holidays coming up, we don't we don't celebrate those things no more. We don't fled out of that. We got the understanding, and we know those things is pagan, and those things are wicked and abomination to the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying flee out of physical place. It's saying out of spiritual, get that spiritual understanding and flee from the things that the spirit that we was in before we came into this truth. And where we at 7. Mm-hmm. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drinking of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And that's what it's saying. That wine is the philosophies and the doctrines. You know what I'm saying? That Jesus juice with all those things, and it make you mad and confused and don't really know what the hell is going on. And then it's like the blind leading the blind, and they say, oh, and if it sounds good, everybody in agreement and they go with it, like, oh, it's love, 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 except for when Jake getting shot in the back, or when Jake getting beat to death on live on TV. You know what I'm saying? Those things, then it become, well, he shouldn't have done this or he shouldn't have done that type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You know, already the Pope came out and wrote a new 10 Commandments, right? So he already announced to the whole world to get ready because things are going to get worse and they're going to get ugly. All right? You got, which one?
Where's I wouldn't,
you were on 7.
Yeah, I gotta go. Okay, this is,
8.
Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
That's right.
Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. And that smoke, that smoke is lifted up, and it's like Babylon the Great. America is known as the melting pot, where all nations have came together, just like in the days of old. You know what I mean? Just like in the days of old, all language they heap together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the place where they say you got the American dream, or you can succeed, and all these things. That's that. Wine, those philosophies, and it's for lack of better words, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie that they don't sow with the whole world, and not everybody waking up to the truth of the matter, that he's a robber and a thief and a liar and a cheat.
Yeah.
And everywhere he go, he sow discord, and then he come and rob you of everything you got and rob you of your riches. He oppress a man in his house, even his heritage.
That's right. You got verse 9.
Okay, and this is Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed. I just read that, right? But I'm going to read it again.
You did?
We would have healed Babylon. Yeah, I read it all.
Okay.
But she is not healed. Forsake her. Hey, forsake her. Forsake these
Leave
ways.
her, man. Walk away.
Hey, forsake Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all these things. Forsake all these pagan shit.
And Saka,
Go ahead.
and those 501c3 incorporated churches, walk out of her, man.
Right.
Don't stay there no more.
And for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, forsake her and return back to your true power. Yahweh Shem El Shai, return to your true heritage.
Yeah. I can go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because this America empire, it's going to be burned. Okay? Russia, China, and other countries are going to nuke it. All right? I want to go to Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 37.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even get that one.
And Babylonian shall become a heap, a dwelling place for dragons, an astonishment, and a hissing without an inheritance. Okay? I mean, he's going to get wiped out. That only these, what they call peculiar animals that can live in this high temperature, because it's going to be burning for many years. Okay? They won't be able to come back and rebuild. And the reason they won't be able to come back, because they're going into slavery for 1,000 years. They're going to build our kingdom. Okay?
And like America is not going to be inhabited again. It's not.
Water.
It's just going to be a monument of, like, you know, Yahweh Shem El Shai's wrath. You know what I'm saying?
For the whole
His
world to
judgment,
see.
You know what I mean?
You got Revelation 14?
Okay, I want to go to Revelation chapter 14, verse 8.
8 or 18?
8, I believe it's 8.
Oh, okay. My
Let
bad.
me read it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and there followed another angel. Yeah, and Salaki. This is Revelations 14:8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all the nations drunk of her wine, of the wrath of her fornication. Bomb, that's that wine, that's that fornication. That's those false philosophies, those false doctrines, you know what I'm saying? That's the wine that he speak of. Okay, and it's 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Is that right?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Okay,
Keep going.
the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shai, which is poured out without mixture unto the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Hey, and that's what's going to happen. I mean, that firmament heat, them ICBM missiles going to hit you. Yeah, they going to be left behind, like, and it's going to be the real left behind. Only the elect is going to be called. They're going to hear the voice of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai saying, "Come up hither to that indignation pass," and that's, we should have got that. To that indignation pass. You know what I mean? And that's what it is.
Yeah,
Period, point blank.
because 2/3 of our people, so-called Negros Latinos, American speckled birds, they think that by their own will, right, that they can withstand rejecting the mark of the beast when they're already following the Edomites, right? They're already protecting them. They already want to die for them, okay?
Right.
So they're going to say, yeah, I'll take it, for my children's.
Yeah,
I want,
any excuse.
yeah, I want to go, we're going to close it with Revelation chapter 18, verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, at last, that great city, Babylonian, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. 1 hour. They've been planning, the Edomites have been planning this for years. What,
Right.
400 something years?
Not even more than that, hundreds of years, right? And that's light.
It's 1 hour?
That's light work for Yahweh Shem Shai, right?
All this technology, all these weapons, right? And Yahweh Shai in 1 hour, okay, it's going to, what? Oh, the one I'm looking for. Desecrate them, right? It's going to clean house and remove the empire forever. That is beautiful, man. You got something to say?
No, that's it, bro.
Okay, well, with that, we say Shalom.
Shalom until next time.